In today's video, I'm going to cover Facebook stock right now. It had a huge run since mid-March where it made a big recovery, and it also had some big developments and announcements over the last couple of months. So some of you asking, is it still a buy right now? And that's what in today's video I'm going to absolutely cover. I'm going to absolutely cover the latest and greatest developments that have happened since May, what that potential means for the Facebook stock in the near future and in the upcoming years, and what my Facebook predictions are. And I'll also answer a question, is it a buy right now? And what are the strategies you can implement if you are planning to purchase more Facebook stock? So let's dive into the video. Want to send a shout out to my subscriber community. Thank you, thank you. It's been awesome. You guys have all been supporting my new channel. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you get the latest and greatest videos on real estate, on stock investing, on entrepreneurship coming to you so that you can ultimately design your ideal life. So let's get back with the video. So I want to cover Facebook's potential. Right now, in mid-May, they made this huge announcement. I think this is going to really propel Facebook even further than it already has in the past. I got a video about my Facebook stock predictions in the link above. Please check out that video if you want to know all the explosive potential for Facebook and what I've modeled as the stock price. But in today's video, I just want to go over the latest development of Facebook. Facebook has been the worst performer out of all the FANG stocks in recent years, mainly because there's been a lot of legal issues. We're thinking it was slowing down because 98% of its revenue sources is from advertising, and there isn't a lot of, confidence with them gaining more and more advertising revenue until now. In mid-May, Facebook made this announcement called Facebook Shops, which is literally a social expansion to e-commerce. So it already has a huge user base of a lot of small businesses on it. And what it's doing is just leveraging that and making it more seamless integration with the small businesses products. Now, the way they're going to make money is that when someone lands on this video and then decides to buy a product, then Facebook will charge a certain percentage every time the person purchases. But this is great for the small business owners who are not able to pay on a monthly basis for hosting a Facebook shop. So I think that it's a great win-win situation because a lot of small business owners are going to just put their products on Facebook shops because it's free. And then the only time it costs them is if the product is sold. What does this mean? This means with Facebook shops, it's going to expand Facebook's revenue stream beyond advertising. Now, thanks to Facebook shops, this could be a game changer for Facebook's revenue potential in the very short term. Seriously. Although Facebook is rolling out Facebook shops over the upcoming months, a lot of businesses already started adopting it. Analysts are saying that with Facebook shops and the existing user base right now, it means up to another $30 billion in revenue. So just put that to perspective. Facebook right now makes 69 billion as of 2019 in revenue. And it's projected to go from 73 to 77 billion by end of 2020. So they're saying another 30 billion. That's a huge percentage of its revenue for Facebook if this becomes true, where it has up to 30 billion of added revenue to Facebook. Now, what does it mean for the Facebook stock price in the near future and in the upcoming 5 years? And that's what I'm going to answer the question right now. Looking at the analysts, they are targeting now a revised estimate. It's currently in like 228, and this is going to date the video again, but it always fluctuates. But they're saying by the end of this year, they are projecting it to hit 242 or 250, and with a high projection of $300 per share. That's literally changed in the last few weeks for Facebook. Also, they're projecting next year it's going to grow by 34%, which is humongous because this year and last few years, projections have been slowing down because its advertising sources have been slowing down. But now it's looking like it's going to accelerate again. Even Goldman Sachs' Heather Bellini has boosted Facebook's price target to $250 by the end of this year. So what does that mean for Facebook stock prediction? So I had predicted that with a 10% year over year growth, we were looking around $500 in 10 years. At 15% year over year growth, we were looking around $700. And then with a 20% year over year growth, we were looking at $1,000 per share. I think with the potential with Facebook shops and with all the analysts that are saying right now, it's looking more like more and more real that Facebook could become the $1,000 per share stock in 10 years, if not sooner, honestly. Because if we're looking at the projections in this graph, it's showing that if you took the 28% profit of its projected revenue, say in 10 years' time, Facebook stock could easily reach even $1,000 easily by 2030. And right now we're 2020. So I guess that makes it more real right now. Okay, that's great, Tracy. Thanks for telling me that it's a buy. It's got a lot of potential, but doesn't mean it's a buy right now. So let's look at the analysts. What are the analysts saying? So since March, there has been a lot of analysts saying that it was definitely a strong buy. A lot of people were also saying buy in March, and that's at March, April, May, June. It's been consistently the same analysts who are saying it's a strong buy. I think if you are someone who doesn't own any shares right now, please just go do whatever you can to save the money and start owning shares of Facebook, especially if you're planning to hold it for the long term. Now, if you're obviously needing this money, please don't buy Facebook shares. But imagine that if you're watching this video, you're actually interested in it right now. And if you have no positions on it, I would say start buying it. As for people who already own shares and you're wondering if it's still a buy right now, I've actually been dollar cost averaging, which is simply saying that I've been buying small positions every single month because you can't really time the market at all. Future is very uncertain right now. It could for sure probably drop a bit over the next quarter, but if you're planning to hold it for at least 5 to 10 years, what does it really matter if you actually decide to time the market, which is really, really hard to do, then you could be completely missing out on Facebook. For me personally, my strategy is dollar cost averaging, and when there's a bigger pullback, which happens like once or twice a year, usually in the end of the year, where a lot of the hedge funds have to do their sell-offs and get their bonuses. There's a bit of a sell-off during October, November, December. There's another opportunity where you can start picking up more positions, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. There's going to be bigger drops of 15-20% again. I will definitely be loading up way more than I did in mid-March. I wish I did pick up more, but I've kind of missed it. I do want to go over one risk that I've never discussed in Facebook in all of my videos. As investors, we always want to assess risks before we assess rewards. And that's why I want to touch base on this risk. And I've never discussed this. This is the sole reason why I've hesitated buying Facebook all these years since it went initial public offering. I knew Facebook had a ton of potential, but I was struggling with wanting to make a position in it. Instead, I focused on Apple. And one of the main reasons why I've been not purchasing Facebook was because first, I didn't know the direction Facebook was going. I also wasn't happy with the moral position the Facebook company was taking on, meaning that they've had so much access to our data. And the only way it's making money is actually obviously profiting with our private data and then not letting us know how they do it. That's why they got into legal issues in 2017, 2018 with Cambridge Analytics, where they sold our data without us knowing it. Recently, Mark Zuckerberg played a very hands-off approach to Trump's messages. I don't want to get political. I'm just getting that. Look, the moral compass is like, I don't know. They know how to make money, so let's just say that they just love making money. But recently, because of all the revenue potential and the way that they're helping small businesses and helping the businesses in India with their WhatsApp, it's just made it a stronger, convincing position for me to take a bigger position with Facebook. Why I'm pointing this out, it means that it could be a very volatile market for Facebook. Anytime Mark Zuckerberg plays a certain direction with, say, its stance with the company, that type of bad news can definitely drop the stock price quite a bit just because of that. Or there's concerns about legal issues because of the way they handle their data, and Facebook means that there could be more and more legal battles with Facebook, and again, that could drop the stock price. So I mentioned that there is a risk with Facebook going up and down, well, quite a bit before it goes up, but I think over time it's going to be a positive journey. It's just that it's going to be volatile along the way to get there. It is a growth stock, and with any growth stock which has basically disruptive technology to change the way we are dealing in life to make it more efficient for us. It means also with these types of companies that grow so fast, they can also be very volatile along the way. So I just want to be very, very transparent for those who are new investors who aren't that very experienced that this is going to be some of the risks that are going to be with Facebook, and that means it's going to affect its stock price. So please, if you're buying it to just only get rich really quick in the next 2 months, this is not the stock for you. In fact, I would not recommend investing or buying stocks. You should go into trading. But if you're looking to invest, you should hold it out for at least 2 to 5 years and you're going to gain well. What's your objective with buying Facebook stock? I really want to hear about it. Send it in your comments below. For me personally, I'm buying it because I think it has so much potential. I want to make this one of my biggest positions in my entire stock portfolio. Apple is my biggest position, but I want to own more and more Facebook because I feel it has so much potential to grow in the near future and in the long term. And I'm stuffing it in my RSP accounts and buying it for my kids' education account and just riding out that appreciation. Anyway, I hope you found this video super helpful. If so, please let me know in the comments below. Let me know, hey, what's your objective with buying Facebook? And if you're new to this channel, please, if this was helpful for you, please then be a subscriber and hit that bell notification button and let me know if, because I'll always respond to the comments. Okay, talk to you later.